Solo Sikoa to kick Tonga Loa out of the Bloodline and replaced him with 6-8 WWE star. Exploring potential Survivor Series debut. Solo Sikoa and his Bloodline are set to collide with the OG Bloodline at the upcoming WWE Survivor Series, War Games 2024. However, both factions are currently exploring for a fifth member to join their teams. This Bloodline civil war holds significant stakes for both Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa, as it may determine who is the true tribal chief and rightful owner of the Eula Fala. This has sparked speculation that the self-proclaimed tribal chief may consider removing Tonga Loa from the Bloodline and replacing him with Hikuleo. The 6'8" star is reportedly already signed with WWE. Despite rumors of his signing emerging months ago, Hikuleo has yet to make his debut. However, with WWE gearing up for this highly anticipated Bloodline civil war, there's a strong chance he could finally make his long-awaited debut as part of the storyline. Initially, Hikuleo was said to be added to NXT's internal roster. Still, plans may shift, potentially leading to a direct main roster call-up, similar to Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu. The potential decision to replace Tonga with Hikuleo could be driven by the perception that Loa is a weak link within the faction. Given the high stakes of this double-ring War Games match, Solo Sikoa would want to strengthen his team to maximize their chances of victory against Roman's Bloodline. Additionally, with Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa no longer holding the WWE Tag Team Championships, this scenario seems even more plausible for the upcoming premium live event. Besides this, Solo could also bring in the young star as the fifth member of his faction without removing Tonga Loa. A debut in such a high-profile match could be the perfect way for Hikuleo to join the company. His inclusion would bolster Solo Sikoa's Bloodline, significantly increasing their chances against Roman Reigns' faction. Irrespective of the result, Survivor Series, War Games could bring a drastic shift in the Bloodline saga and Solo Sikoa's faction. This speculation arises from reports suggesting that the original tribal chief, Roman Reigns, may move to Raw following the Red Brand's debut on Netflix in January 2025. If Roman transitions from SmackDown, it could mean that Solo Sikoa will continue to lead his faction and dominate Friday nights. Additionally, the company might have a new storyline for Solo, potentially involving another pursuit of the undisputed WWE Championship. His previous attempt was thwarted by the original tribal chief. This could be the rationale behind Nick Aldis or Cody Rhodes granting him one more title shot. It remains to be seen how the storyline will unfold and what lies ahead for Solo Sikoa if Roman Reigns moves to Monday Night Raw. In a WWE landscape constantly shifting with tension, alliances, and betrayals, the Bloodline storyline remains a central force. With Roman Reigns, the head of the table, leading the family faction to unprecedented heights, every new member or potential expulsion generates waves of anticipation and speculation. Recently, rumors have circulated that Solo Sikoa, Roman's formidable enforcer, may be eyeing a drastic shift in the Bloodline's lineup, expelling Tonga Loa and introducing a towering new force, a 6'8" powerhouse whose presence could dominate WWE's Survivor Series event. The Bloodline storyline has had fans on the edge of their seats. With past betrayals from Jey Uso, an uneasy alliance with Sami Zayn, and Solo's evolving role as the unbreakable enforcer, tensions within the faction have come to a boiling point. Roman Reigns' control over his family is precarious, as each member's loyalty is constantly tested. While the Bloodline has brought prestige, it's also brought betrayal, internal conflict, and moments of incredible vulnerability, especially for Reigns, who continues to hold onto his Universal Championship. Tonga Loa's role in the Bloodline has been one of brute force and unwavering allegiance. Known for his powerhouse style, Loa has played a crucial role as a brawler who protects the family name. However, with Survivor Series approaching, there's potential for a drastic change that could shake the family dynamics. Solo Sikoa has always been loyal, but he's also quietly ambitious, and his devotion to the family might push him to make decisions that secure its future, even if it means casting someone aside. For Solo, loyalty to the Bloodline might mean making room for someone stronger, fiercer, and more dominant in the ring. Solo Sikoa has shown time and again that he'll do whatever is necessary to protect his family's legacy, often with a ruthlessness that rivals Roman Reigns. Sikoa's persona embodies quiet but devastating force, someone who prefers to let his actions do the talking. However, Tonga Loa's position in the bloodline could be viewed as a potential weak link, especially in the highly competitive WWE atmosphere, where strength and intimidation factor heavily into a faction's success. One scenario that could unfold at Survivor Series involves Solo Sikoa orchestrating a calculated betrayal. As Survivor Series looms, an event where alliances and family legacies are tested, Sikoa could take advantage of the chaos to expel Loa from the family. This would be a shocking development, especially if done under the guise of maintaining the bloodline's dominance. Survivor Series has historically been a stage for unforgettable betrayals and alliances, so it would be fitting for Sikoa to seize this opportunity to make a bold move. Such an act would solidify Sikoa as a fearsome and calculating strategist within the bloodline, capable of making the hard choices to protect his family's interests. Rumors have linked WWE's newest towering star, standing at 6'8", as the potential replacement for Loa. WWE has yet to confirm this, but the whispers suggest that this giant could be the perfect addition, blending intimidation and sheer physical presence in a way that Loa has struggled to accomplish. The 6'8" WWE star in question has remained somewhat enigmatic, only making brief appearances or wrestling in dark matches, but his presence alone has generated fan interest. With a fresh and unpredictable powerhouse joining the roster, the possibilities for his role in the bloodline are immense. If Solo Sikoa is indeed planning a coup to bring in this giant, it could mean a shift in the bloodline's approach, returning them to their roots of dominance for sheer size and intimidation. WWE fans would remember the times when the faction made statements with overpowering, larger-than-life wrestlers, and the addition of a towering figure would evoke that sense of awe. This new member would also mark a generational shift for the bloodline. Roman Reigns, while still a powerful figure, represents the current iteration of the family. However, Solo, and potentially this new giant, would represent the next evolution, pushing the boundaries of what the bloodline can be. The 6'8" star could easily become the next enforcer, adding an extra layer of security around Reigns' Universal Championship reign. The intimidation factor alone would likely discourage many challengers, especially given that WWE tends to book larger stars as nearly unstoppable forces. Survivor Series has historically served as the perfect setting for monumental reveals, betrayals, and debuts. Given the family-based themes that often play out in WWE, Survivor Series is an ideal venue for Solo Sikoa's plan to unfold. A 6'8" new member's debut could happen in multiple ways, but one of the most intriguing would be if the faction stages an internal elimination match of their own, allowing Sikoa to eliminate Loa and introduce his replacement within the same night. Another potential scenario could be a tag team elimination match that goes stout for the bloodline, leading to Solo Sikoa's decision to step in and bring his 6'8" ally as backup, catching even Reigns by surprise. Roman, though clearly the dominant force, would be forced to adapt and accept that Solo's vision for the family is about evolution, not nostalgia. The WWE universe would undoubtedly erupt at the sight of this giant debuting, creating an unforgettable moment as the bloodline's dynamics shift yet again. Alternatively, if Solo enacts his plan with precision, the debut could unfold in an official bloodline induction. Imagine a backstage segment where Reigns expresses shock, betrayal, and anger at Solo's decision, only to be met with the quiet intensity that Solo is known for. Solo's response could reflect a brutal honesty, that for the bloodline to survive, it must embrace raw strength, and the 6'8" star represents the future of that vision. The addition of a towering 6'8" enforcer would undoubtedly solidify the bloodline's reputation as a faction of giants and ruthless ambition. This shift could also serve as a foreshadowing of Roman's eventual decline and Solo's rise within the family. Reigns, while still at the top of his game, has displayed moments of vulnerability, both physically and emotionally. With a new, towering presence under his command, Solo Sikoa may find himself positioned as the ultimate protector or potential successor to Roman's legacy.